All right, let's do this. So, why did I play it? Decide to play this game. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available
Dog, we have
tonight.
so many guys that are out of here.
Midway through the season, the injuries starting to accrue. Both of these teams are at less than full strength. They're going to have to adjust.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side.
Look.
And it's
Anthony Melton's guarding him.
in at center. And for the Spurs, they've got Ingram, D'Anthony Melton out there with Young. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Bassey in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint.
Trae Young for
Both
3.
courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Pass to Nesmith. It's Nembhard on the wing, defended by Young. Siakam for 3. Now, here is Young. He's covered by Wiseman. Young pass to Melton. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Over Nesmith. Young's shot is off. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. There's the drive. Here's Nesmith. That's good, and Halliburton with the assist.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Now, here's Vassell. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Siakam with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Back to Nesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Siakam misses. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Oh, come on. You got to dunk that, D'Anthony.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Young's shot is good.
Well, look, because of his shooting ability, you have to get up on Young, but then that makes it even easier for him to blow by you.
Back to Halliburton. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Oh.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
A moment now to check out some numbers for Devin Vassell.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there from him.
Young's shot is good. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Halliburton. Makes it off the glass. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Here's Young. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
And once again, Coach, the storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
Come on.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Warriors in San Francisco. Halliburton with the bucket.
The thing about Halliburton's range is it's flexible. He can take a good shot from anywhere.
They set the pick. Here's Young from the arc. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Wiseman finds Halliburton. From past the arc. Nembhard's shot is good.
Why are they leaving him
He's
open?
got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 7. Now, Nembhard. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Young. He's got 12. Ingram outside. His first shot coming late. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, the process was good. A solid look inside. Sometimes the basketball just doesn't go in.
And how about Siakam showing that he can turn on the Jets as well?
It's Vassell on the wing. Neesmith covering. And again, it's San Antonio.
Let's go.
The 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Bassett. And the dunk to finish it off.
Let's go.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, you lure.
Bro. What are we doing?
Young looking around. The 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. On the court right now for the Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Armstrong is out there with Nembhard. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward. Here's Young. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Yeah, and we've come to expect this from Young. He fills it up in so many different ways.
Siakam outside. Here's Nembhard. 23 points his last outing. Turner passes to Neesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Young kicks to Vassell. From downtown.
Ooh.
It's rebounded by Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Nembhard with it, covered by Vassell. Baseline J on the way. A rebound by the Spurs. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Vassell on the wing. Ingram setting a pick for Vassell. Trains it from beyond the arc. Now just a 5-point Indiana lead.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Siakam against Ingram. Siakam left side. Here's Armstrong. The rebound by Young. And so Young will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, I think they found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
There goes my stuff.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Shepard's checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for Armstrong. Here's Neesmith. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Wesley with the ball. 8 points his last outing. Off target with his 3. Here's Shepard, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Halliburton. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
On the wing, Holiday. Barnes sets a screen for Holiday. Connects from 3-point range.
There you go, Aaron Holiday.
Holiday's got 6 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really
There we go.
Good
done
read
before.
there from Covington. Adept at realizing when to dish it to a teammate.
Siakam passes to Neesmith. Shepard with the ball. Lays it up off the glass. Shepard's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
There's a minute 34 left now here in the second.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Here's Neesmith. Rebounded by Covington.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Waters passes to Holiday. And here is Barnes. Pass to Wesley. The rebound by Shepard.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Neesmith can't get it to go.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Barnes passes to Waters. Barnes the screen. Pass to Wesley. Just 4 to shoot. Over Siakam. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points.
Halliburton passes to Turner. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Siakam. Here's Shepard. Off target from outside. Barnes outside. Here's Covington. And
one.
Foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Ooh.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
You gotta call my agent now.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
They should just keep shooting three-pointers. It's worked well for them. Why ever go inside?
Do I detect a note of sarcasm?
That's not a note, that's a whole chorus. And that about wraps it up. And as the 3rd quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
All right.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
This is why we brought him over here.
Pacers leading by 4. We've got DeAnthony Melton. Ingram is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Young, and it's Bassey in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5.
Oh, okay.
Not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to
That's
the line
garbage.
for 2.
Garbage.
Every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton. He's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones.
Trae Young for 3.
My favorite
That's
right
22.
now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to
How did he
use
get his own
body,
rebound?
even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Pass to Wiseman. Second half of basketball, just over
I was right there.
so far. Halliburton,
Yes, sir.
no good. Spurs trail by 3. Young outside. Vassell with it. For the tie.
Ah,
Pacers with the
Vassell.
rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Melton. And DeAnthony Melton. picks
What?
up the foul. That'll be his
How is that
second
on
foul
me?
of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. From 12 feet out.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Drills it from outside. Neesmith has got 8 points.
And now that's a smart play by Wiseman. He's got their offense down. He reads his teammates' movements so well.
And that one drops.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 4-point game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Siakam. It's blocked. It's stolen.
Are you serious?
And it's blocked. And they get it back. Siakam, good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Halliburton against Young. Vassell outside.
Why do you hesitate?
Had some space there after the little pump fake. Inside, here's Nemhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And now an 8-point Pacer lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
San Antonio again missing. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Nemhard.
Oh,
Free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
they're getting every foul call, dude.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Greg, we've heard some
So annoying.
players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Here's Melton. San Antonio again missing. Pacers leading by 10. And Nemhard has it in the corner. Offline with his three. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Passing, no good.
Oh, passing.
The Pacers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Nemhard with it. He's against Young. A shot by Nemhard, no good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Ingram setting a pick for Young. Vassell left side. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Vassell's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Pacers 4th.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Here's Nemhard. Oh, that's blocked.
He's known as a solid defender. Vassell is good at using his length to erase shots. You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Puts up a 3.
Why'd you?
The offensive rebound. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton.
Oh.
That's in.
Oh, you got it,
The
thank you.
lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Young.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Halliburton's got 19 points.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And now we'll get a chance to check out Tyrese Halliburton. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Oof. Bro, what are we doing here? Got no big man or something?
Toppin passes to Siakam. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Neesmith finds Wiseman. And the
No, okay, it's over. I can't. There's nothing I could have done, dude. Like, I got him all the way down, and then he kind of just choked it away. It is what it is, I guess. My only other backup would be Moses Brown. Anyways, we'll probably play against Ace Bailey in a minute. Finally, he's back. Thank God. First game back, we beat the... First game back, we beat the Mavericks. Came back with 33. Beat the Bucks. Beat the Clippers. I get Cameron Johnson. But like, I like Sochan. Like, he's not a bad player. He's not like the guy in my offense that I really care for. But he's not a bad player. Like, he's cool. Then I get a 2027 first round pick. Let me. How many first round picks have I got in 2027? I have 4 first round picks in 2027. I'm good. When I have them, yeah, beat the Nuggets, lose to the Nets, and Jeremy Sochan. I may just. I may look into getting a backup small power forward. I just don't know who. Hey, Jeremy Sochan's back. Thank you, sir. Hey, look. Jeremy Sochan's kind of starting to play a little bit better. I feel like. Ever since we lost, and he scored 27. He's scoring a consistent rate. I mean, he scored 27 there. Gotta get him more shots, though. But I am gonna have to get a pocket power forward. Blake Wesley's been doing good. But he's in his last year. Because I'm not playing Harrison Ingram the whole time. That's ridiculous. I need to find a backup power forward, though. And that brother will not cost me an arm and a leg. Damn, they don't have any backup power forward that I could get. These sets are free agents. Everyone's got pretty much after this year. He's playing heavy minutes? He is playing heavy minutes. Can't justify picking him up then. I mean, I can in theory, but no. Well, we'll get it closer to the deadline. Yeah, but anyways, like on Scout, do lots of things and catch the next one. Peace.